Welcome back with another video. Hope you guys are excited as I am to get into book number 2 of Champions. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of cool, exciting stuff coming up. I can't wait to get into that. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and let me know if you guys are enjoying the series. Let's get straight into it. And so we start the story with the champions just camping out in the forest after they took down Timu Joker. And they're just talking, chatting it up, talking about how many calories are in a cow. And then Miss Marvel's like, you know what? That's it. That's it. We need to talk about something important, to get the conversation going because we're not really talking about anything. Let's go and introduce our powers. Let's go showing each other what our powers are. And I actually appreciate that because some of these heroes, I don't know 100% of their powers or not. Like Nova and Vivi, I know a little bit, but I don't know 100% of what they can do. So like, what I'm saying? Them breaking it down, I really appreciate that. And so we have Miss Marvel right now showing off her powers where she can grow big and grow smaller again. And she also mentions how Spider-Man can also turn invisible, um, including his bean farts. I don't know, I think that's a little joke or something like that. And so next is Nova, and he's showing off his powers. And then the Hulk plays around too much over here grabbing his helmet. And I'm not gonna lie, the Hulk is starting to get on my nerves. Like, bro, relax. You're too strong. You're too big to be doing all of this. So he steals the helmet from Nova. He gets scolded by Miss Marvel and then gives it back. And yeah. And honestly, I should have checked the look on Nova's face because this next panel, he proves he is not playing, bro. Okay, Nova, you're starting to get some of my respect. Nova, he picks up the Hulk. He drags him around up in space, up underwater, proving, hey, I can breathe there too. And he's showing off the power that he has telekinesis. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's putting up, you know what I'm saying? He's showing off a little bit, but I respect it. I'm not mad at it at all. So Nova then goes on to show off or tell about his helmets, and he also mentions that it can translate almost any language. And so Vivi tests that out by saying something in Scroll, and Hulk is chiming in, being annoying, always saying something. So Miss Marvel's like, you know what, Hulk? How about we see how high you can jump? Just to get him out the frame, just to get him away from everybody just for a second. And so they go to Vivi, and she's showing off her powers, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a synthezoid android, and I have eternal servers, mainframe, AI stuff." And they're like, "Wait a minute. So does that mean you have Wi-Fi?" And they're still kids at the end of the day, so they love the Wi-Fi. So, boom, they go to the Wi-Fi, and they're like, "Wait, what's the password?" And this is crazy. Her password is even androids can cry, and so they get to their phones. And that's kind of crazy. I don't appreciate how everybody just went straight to their phones. Nobody wanted to even check on Vivi after that Wi-Fi report. Like, bro, hello? Like, is nobody gonna comment on that? Is nobody gonna check that? But hey, I just thought that was a little funny. But yeah, let's get back to it. So they're carrying on in the woods on their phones, and Miss Marvel's like, "We should go do something. Let's go over some exercises or something." And everybody else is like, "No, in a minute." And she's like, "No, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna make one of the women of the team be the no fun haver, the one always spoiling sport, blase, blase." So they're like, "You're right, we're sorry." And then there's that man, the myth, the legend, creeping up in the background, young Cyclops. Ooh, I cannot wait to get into when he comes in. So fire. Okay, so they proceed to do some team bonding stuff, some trust falls. Vivi, she phases through Nova's jokingly saying, "I don't really have really much trust right now." And so they go into asking questions like pass or I don't even know what it is, but yeah, they're asking questions, but you can pass if it's too much of a crazy question. Miss Marvel asks Spider-Man what's his favorite subject. He says math. And then this is when stuff really starts to get a little hectic, a little messy. Because then Miss Marvel goes and asks Vivi what her first kiss is, and this man Nova's face is hilarious here. Now, Nova, this next panel, I'm gonna have to give you an apology. I was not familiar with your game, bro. Like, Your Riz? Okay. I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything else. Let's just get straight into it. Just Nova, I see you, my guy. I see you. So, Nova over here with the super secret power of Riz is like, what? She owes me a good one from the trust fall.
That's all you need right there. Tell me that wasn't no bar. That wasn't no bar.
And Miss Marvel, I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of hating. She's like, Vivi, you can pass. And Vivi, I'm not gonna lie, she's feeling Nova, like she's feeling him a little bit. She's like, no, it's a simple question. I don't mind inquiring in that, in a romantic kiss. So they lean forward and they're about to go ahead into a smooch. And I'm not gonna lie, this is starting to turn into a young team of not only champions but Rizzlers, because we have Nova and Vivi. And Miles, don't think I forgot about you, bro. I know you got your girlfriend Gwenpool. Remember I said that. But yeah, like everybody in here, we got a bunch of Rizzlers. Like I can't wait to see, you know what I'm saying, how where else this goes. Turn into Marvel Champions Love Island, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So we still have young Cyclops here lurking in the background, listening in on them. And they're talking about telling ghost stories, and Vivi gets triggered. She's like, ghost, like not alive, and like ghosts, like not humans. Like she's starting to think they're talking about her, and Miss Marvel has to clarify, like, no, not like you. We're just talking about like ghosts, like from stories. It was pretty funny interaction. And then boom, Hulk jumps right back down from the huge leap that he took earlier. I bet you forgot about him, didn't you? And then boom, out of nowhere, he gets hit with a red surge beam, if you would. And you already know who this is. I don't even think I need to introduce. And so once they realize that they are under attack, they quickly restrain Cyclops and get him held down. They remove his visor, or in the fight with Nova, his visor gets knocked off. And he starts to freak out, saying, my visor, I needed to get covered quickly. And so once they go looking for Cyclops' visor, they're going to retrieve it off the ground. Hulk was saying how you really thought you can save them from me? And Cyclops then just proceeds to shoot, blast him away with a beam. And Cyclops, I'm not gonna lie, I respect it. I respect you, bro, because you came in here, you found the biggest, baddest dog, and you flat out laid him out. Like, I gotta respect it, man. And so Hulk gets right back up, and he's ready to go for round two. He is so ready to lay this dude just out.
Money. You got me mixed up with somebody else. I didn't steal no money. I put that on my dad's grave.
I'm about to start squeezing, yo. You better not try to run either, yo.
And as they're doing that, he's explaining that he apologized. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He did. There's no need to keep going at it. So they all calm the Hulk down, and Cyclops then goes on to explain why he's even there in the first place. And he goes to explain that he's ready to start a new path. He's ready to walk anew. He wants to join the champions. And some are saying they should let him back on the team, and they're just sitting there trying to discuss, because some are saying he's a bad guy, some are saying he's still good. When someone brings up a good point saying that he's like a new person, like he's young, he hasn't made the same mistakes that the older Cyclops made before, so they should let him on the team. And a quick little FYI, before the champions took place, the comic book issue or series Civil War 2016, I believe, took place where Cyclops became evil. I can't remember. I have to go over it. Probably read that for this channel, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, he turned evil, long story short, and he had to win against some of the people, I think Tony Stark. And yeah, so basically Cyclops is evil. They took and brought in the younger version of Cyclops to talk some sense into him, I believe, and this is the younger version. So he's not yet evil, and he hasn't done anything that the present Cyclops has done, but yeah, that's just where their worries came from. So they return back to the campsite, and they just go on to proceed to discuss future missions that they can take on. And Miles starts to give Nova a little bit of crap after Nova says he's gonna go to get some sleep because he really needs some sleep right now. And Miles says, what are you gonna dream of, Vivi and your kiss? And so that brings up a good point, and everybody's like, wait a second, where is Vivi? So they go look for Vivi, checking if she's dead, and then they actually found Vivi. Yeah, they found Vivi, but what she's doing will shock you. And There's Vivi pressed up against a tree with Hulk holding her, bro. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, this junk is really turned into Love Island at this point. Everybody getting with everybody, bro. Like, what's up with this? But I'm not gonna lie, it was peak. It's peak. Like, I'm enjoying it. So that was all of book 2, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm really enjoying this series so far. Let me know if you guys are enjoying this book right now, book 2. I really liked it. It wasn't that much action in it. It was more of so just the heroes getting to know each other. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. I kind of like stuff like that. I like getting to know the characters. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get book 3 out for you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hype if you're on mobile. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.